What is going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Road to Gold. And as you can see on the screen, we are buying the final player of the silver team, and that is going to be the right back from Sevilla, Cicinho, who does in fact 4-star skills and is really the only reason that I bought him, because there are faster right backs and he does have pretty good defensive stats. So there we go. There is the full squad, the full silver team, and we do have 96 chemistry because our center back and our center defensive mid are not on full chemistry. But we go straight into a game, and it is against Vitória Regla, who has an all-Brazilian 4-1-2-1-2 squad. And I know Kanu is that center back right there, but I don't know who the other center back is. But we're going to go straight into this game and hopefully end up with a win. He does have Ininho at left mid, and I think that's Neto Barola at striker, who I know is very pacey, so we're always going to have trouble there. But of course, like every episode, Dos Santos comes through in the 20th minute and puts us ahead 1-0. So Dos Santos, a really good player and one of the last players that I'm going to want to get rid of. But here we go. We get a penalty late on. I think it was El Arabi that got fouled by Fagner, who has an amazing name, by the way. So he steps up for the penalty, and of course we're going to go straight down the middle because people don't tend to stay there to save him. You'd think most people would have figured it out by now, but I actually missed this goal. So I'll show you the replay. The PVR kind of lagged a little bit, and it was just a simple header off a corner kick. So we were already 3-0 up, and then just to add insult to injury, in the 73rd minute, we sent a ball over to El Arabi, who just smashes one near post, as most people do, because it's just so overpowered. So we're already 4-0 up, and that's not enough. Well, actually, that is enough. My bad. That's how the game ends. 4-0. I think El Arabi gets man of the match. Oh no, it's actually Andre Santos, even though El Arabi got so many goals that game. For some reason, I think FIFA tends to give man of the match to the person who gets the most assists rather than the most goals. So as our first gold purchase, we go and get Diop out of the way, because well, he's on 7 chemistry and we want to get on 9 chemistry, so we buy the informed Benyat, who is a pretty good player and I've used a couple times before, and was also the first informed that I got on FIFA 13. So again, he's kind of sentimental, I guess. And we go into the Gold Cup with our first gold player, and this is the first team we come up against, a 3-5-2 Serie A with Chiellini, Gambarini, and Agbana at the back, and he's got Balotelli and Cavani at striker. The weakest player on his team is probably the right mid, and he's probably only there because he's fast and has got 4-star skill moves. Other than that, that guy's not very impressive. But in the 18th minute, of course, we're going to give the ball to Dos Santos, and look at the ball he plays over the top for De Lucas, who smashes that home, and we are 1-0 up in our first game of the gold tournament. And the difference between gold players and silver players is so big, and we managed to hold on after that scary header off a corner. So we won our first game 1-0 with a goal from De Lucas, a nice ball from Dos Santos. So mainly what we have to do is defend when you're playing against gold teams, but because of that, we go and buy our first center back, and that's going to be Pepe. And obviously, he's got 74 pace, 84 defending, and 82 heading. One of the most infamous players in La Liga, known for going out to assassinate the opposing team. But, you know, he's a really good player, and we're going to put him straight into the squad because, well, that's what you need at the back. And this guy had music playing in the background for whatever reason. I'm trying to listen to what song it is. It's Ollie Murs, Troublemaker. For whatever reason, that's the song he chose to play. But he's got an all Bundesliga side, 4-3-2-1. Pretty strong. Hummels is the only weak link he probably has. Everyone else is very strong. Even Badstuber is a pretty good center back, although I personally would probably go with Boateng. But he goes on straight ahead. Very early on, he takes the lead. As you can see, he's going to cross the ball, and Błaszczykowski just outpaces my defender and, of course, gets in there for the header first, but scores a pretty nice diving header. And then in the 41st minute, we put through El Arabi, who's going to pass it to De Lucas, who's just going to smash it. Of course, first time in the 41st minute. So pretty good goal there. And then it is the 43rd minute, and we get a header back to El Arabi. Does a 1-2 with Oriana. Very useful, those 1-2s. And then we get a penalty after a nice little Berba spin after his defender just takes us out. His defender actually ends up getting a red card for that tackle. I guess I understand why. I was going towards goal, but I think a yellow card probably would have been more fair. And we are going to put Benyat on this penalty so he can get his first goal of the team, and of course he's gonna put it away. He's gonna go straight down the middle. There's just so so overpowered, and unless they know how to stop it, it's just not going to happen. And of course, Dos Santos, he's unstoppable. Look at him. Look at him. And then we tramp that shit. It hits off the post and it falls to Oriana. So fortunate right there to get that goal. But we're up 3-1 in the 60th minute. But this guy does get a goal back. As you can see, Błaszczykowski is just so fast. And compared to my silver defenders, we're always going to get beat for pace. And Andre Schürrle gets the goal in the 81st minute. But in the 76th, as you can see, we're always scoring a lot of goals, even though the first few games the first game only had 1 goal in it. These silver players are very, very good, especially on high morale, because El Arabi scores in the 76th minute. Now it is the 85th. We're up 4-2. We don't really have much to worry about, although it is still possible to concede late on. But we make sure we keep the lead with another goal from El Arabi, a nice little volley coming in from the left side of the pitch. And then this guy just decided to do that all game. And that's how the game ended. For the last few minutes, he was just passing it around the back, fake shotting with his keeper. So that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe. Other than that, I will see you guys next time.